In addition to being one of the most charismatic stars in wrestling, known for his historic rivalries with big names in WWE, R-Truth is also a striking personality outside the ring, thanks to his parallel career as a rapper and media personality. And if there's one thing he knows how to do, it's enjoy the fruits of his success by living a life of luxury, comfort, and ostentation. But have you ever stopped to think about how this wrestling icon lives? In today's video, you'll discover what R-Truth's luxurious life is like, exploring everything about his million-dollar earnings in WWE, the fancy cars he owns, the properties he lives in North Carolina, and much more. Check out all the details now. Let's go! Born in 1972 in Charlotte, North Carolina, Ronnie Aaron Killings, better known as Ron Killings or R-Truth, is a famous American wrestler and rapper. Passionate about hip-hop since he was young, Killings tried to pursue a career in music, even opening shows for artists like Tupac Shakur. However, he ended up facing difficult times and became involved in drug trafficking, but after meeting Jackie Crockett in a recovery house, he decided to change his life and start his career in independent wrestling. His debut in the ring took place at NWA Wildside in 1999 under the name K-Krush, where he won the newly created NWA Wildside Television Championship. With the help of Rick Michaels, he then signed a contract with the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, in the late 1990s, during which time he won the WWF Hardcore Championship twice. After his contract ended in 2001, Killings signed with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, adopting the name Ron the Truth Killings. During his time at TNA, he stood out by winning important titles, such as the TNA World Tag Team Championship. After leaving the company in 2007, Killings returned to WWE under the name R-Truth, where he accumulated even more achievements, such as the WWE United States Championship, WWE Tag Team Championship, Raw Tag Team Championship, and dozens of times the WWE 24/7 Championship, becoming the record holder for that title with 57 victories. And even after so many years in the business, R-Truth continues to star in memorable moments in WWE, such as his highly anticipated match against John Cena at Saturday night's main event XXXIX. And thanks to his successful career, R-Truth has accumulated a large fortune and now leads a very luxurious life. When choosing a good place to live, R-Truth does not compromise on comfort for himself and his family. Several sources suggest that the wrestler lives at various addresses across the United States. However, based on what he shares on social media, his home is quite different from what many rumors suggest. After all, it is a beautiful stone residence located in the community of Indian Trail, southeast of Charlotte, North Carolina. With a total area of over 4,800 square feet, the fighter's residence was built in 2007 and has everything he and his family need to live in sophistication, such as a living room with a television and a fireplace, which is well lit by natural light. The residence also has a large garage where he keeps his car collection, as well as a spacious room with wide plank floors, where he often films videos having fun with his children, and a dining area that faces glass doors, which flood the interior with light during the day. The house also has 4 cozy bedrooms, as well as a room with equipment where R-Truth trains. Outside, the house is situated on a plot surrounded by trees, in a calm and peaceful area, with great outdoor living areas where Ron Killings often gathers with friends and family. And to acquire this beautiful property, the wrestler got a great deal at the time of purchase. According to local records, R-Truth acquired the residence in 2012, a few months after marrying Pamela Killings, paying a mere $458,000 for the property. The property is currently estimated to be worth over $1 million. Another property where R-Truth is known to have lived is a charming house in Columbus Circle, Charlotte, where he spent most of his childhood. In a documentary for WWE, the wrestler visited the place and couldn't contain his emotion as he reminisced about his past. Like other multi-millionaire wrestlers, R-Truth is completely passionate about luxury cars and has some very interesting vehicles. He has been spotted, for example, driving away in a Dodge Journey, a mid-size SUV with a rugged look, which has a spacious interior for a large family, as it can carry up to 7 passengers. The price of the vehicle is around $24,000. Another car he owns, which he was seen driving when he attacked Riddick Moss, is a Kia 4K GT, a compact sedan with a sportier look, which stands out for its excellent performance on the road and good value for money, as well as having an elegant interior with refined finishes. And to have a machine like R-Truth's, you have to pay more than $25,000. Going up in price, the wrestler also owns a Cadillac XTS, considered one of Cadillac's most modern and comfortable vehicles. The interior of the vehicle features a modern dashboard and a very ergonomic finish, something the wrestler considers sufficient to meet his needs. And to get an idea of the price, depending on the year and model, you can find this vehicle for around $55,000. R-Truth has also been seen with a beautiful Porsche 912, a vintage vehicle highly sought after by car collectors, which can reach a top speed of 155 miles per hour. And to own a car from this line, you have to pay more than $60,000. During the music video for his single I Be Like, R-Truth was photographed with a 1960 Chevrolet Impala, a classic sedan that is among the most coveted by collectors. Depending on the condition of the vehicle, it is possible to purchase a model like this for approximately $65,000. Another car that Ron Killings has in his garage is a Ford F-150, a large, powerful pickup truck, which is valued at around $80,000. But without a doubt, the most expensive vehicle he has in his garage, which he always shares videos of on social media, is a Lincoln Navigator, an elegant SUV with smooth performance, equipped with great technology features, perfect for those who prioritize comfort when traveling. And it's no wonder that this vehicle is valued at $100,000. In addition to all these cars, R-Truth has also posed in a Porsche 550 Spider, one of the most iconic sports racing vehicles in the history of motorsports, which has a classic look that turns heads wherever it goes. And to give you an idea, the price of this rare machine easily exceeds $3 million. As a famous wrestler and rapper, R-Truth has more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. He likes to be, for example, always well-dressed and elegant, and one of the items he doesn't skimp on is high-end sneakers, having been seen in the ring wearing white, red, and black Nike Air Jordan Loyal sneakers, which can be purchased for $107. But it doesn't end there. He also has a pair of Nike Air Jordan Max Aura 2 black gym red sneakers, which cost $120, as well as a pair of Nike Air Jordan Black Cat Turbo Green sneakers, which cost around $160. To travel in style to different places, R-Truth also spares no expense when it comes to luxury air travel. He has taken a photo, for example, before boarding an Airbus A350, an aircraft designed for long-haul flights with high efficiency. It is an aircraft capable of carrying up to 410 people in its original configuration, standing out for its modern interior for passengers to travel in style. And to rent an aircraft like this, you have to pay around $25,000 per hour. Even more expensive, R-Truth has also been seen about to board a Boeing 747, a four-engine aircraft from Atlas Air. This aircraft is one of the largest ever built, measuring 250 feet in length and capable of carrying more than 600 people. In addition, the plane provides very safe and comfortable travel, so it's no wonder that one model was even adapted to serve as transportation for the President of the United States. To rent an imposing aircraft like this, you have to pay around $30,000 per flight hour. Influential wrestlers like R-Truth know how to take advantage of their fame to diversify their sources of income. In addition to being a great wrestler, Ron Killings is also known for his musical career, having founded his own hip-hop record label, known as K-Krush Enterprises. Through it, he has released 3 albums, entitled Invincible, Killing It, and Legacy. In addition, as a famous singer, he has an official YouTube channel with over 6.6 million views, which certainly generates good revenue from the playback of his videos. Another source of income for R-Truth comes from the sale of products in his online store, where he sells t-shirts, caps, and other items. Another area in which he has invested is acting, appearing in films such as Head of State, Breakdance Revolution, and Blood Brother. But without a doubt, his main source of income, besides wrestling, comes from advertising deals with major brands. After all, he has over 1.5 million followers on Instagram alone. Among the companies that have invested in the athlete's image are the toy store Mattel, the fast food restaurant chain Bojangles, the WWE 2K game series, among others. With all this, we can say that R-Truth has good sources of income beyond WWE. As a successful professional wrestler, there is no doubt that R-Truth has earned a lot of money throughout his career. His main source of income comes from the revenue he receives from WWE. To give you an idea, some sources estimate that in 2017, he received $300,000 from the company, while the following year, this figure rose to $350,000. Starting in 2019, R-Truth had his contract with WWE renewed, earning an incredible $550,000 per year, not including performance bonuses and revenue from product sales at the company's official store, which add up to another $250,000. In other words, considering his base salary plus bonuses, R-Truth's final salary per year was approximately $750,000, and since the contract lasted for 5 years, he likely pocketed up to $3.75 million in total. In mid-2025, the wrestler announced that WWE had released him, but a few days later, he returned to the company's rings to help Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso at the Money in the Bank event, which means that he is now performing under a new contract, but specific amounts have not been disclosed, although it is likely that he is receiving something in the range of $750,000 per year or even more. Considering R-Truth's other sources of income, his earnings increased significantly. And although it is difficult to determine the exact value of his fortune, some sources estimate that the wrestler currently has a net worth of approximately $4 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.